Okay, so he's gonna try to prevent the Reavers from doing any damage by massive Mutalisks, because obviously Reavers can't hit Mutalisks. And Lucifer does not have the gas necessary to mass like 8 Corsairs, you know, with the upgrade, with the attack upgrade, and just completely overwhelm the air. And he might be in trouble if he loses air domination, because then he does not have the use of his Reavers, and he's going to be on 1 base versus the Zerg's 3. And he still hasn't taken his expansion, which is just really falling behind. So he has to do something fast, or you know, he's just gonna fail. Lucifer's full of fail. I mean, okay, everybody thought he's gonna be like the new Gosu, you know, the new awesome player, but then he just kind of sucked. But yes, that's what he did. He's just like, I'm gonna suck, and that's just it. He started sucking. I don't know what happened. You know, then again, you know, you hope that all these new players are gonna be good, and then, you know, they turn out to be ass, and you're like, oh, well, you know, there's always the other new recruits. There's always the people that pass courage. And then he's trying to get another... Did that probe see the transfers? It might have, but I don't think so. But he's gonna have to think that something is going on. He's getting another Stargate, so he is gonna get a whole bunch of Corsairs to counter the Mutalisks and the Scourge. So he's gonna get a bunch of Corsairs, and he doesn't even have an expansion. He's not gonna be able to be successful with this build if, you know, he's just gonna try to go 1 base versus 3 and just sit in his base the entire time. You know, at some point you gotta have to do something. You can't let the TheZerg just macro up. And he's sending more scouts, trying to find out what's going on. He probably doesn't know that the TheZerg has like 3 bases, 2 expansions total. So if he did, he'd probably try to at least harass them. And the TheZerg is going to be switching into Hydralisk. So he's kind of doing that 5 hatchery build, except, you know, when he catches the scout to prevent him from seeing that the 3rd base is there, but he probably knows. You know, he's kind of doing the 5 hatch build, except he doesn't have 5 hatcheries yet, but, you know, he's doing the switch from oh wow, he's just gonna crawl his Reavers. That's like the epitome of failure. If you're crawling Reavers, you're doing it wrong. That's just, you know, I mean, sure, it's a short distance, but oh, there's the shuttle. Because I was gonna say, I mean, seriously, like walking Reavers? I mean, come on. Even I know better than that. Okay, so he's getting him to cancel. He's getting the TheZerg to cancel. Lucifer is. His 4th base. Oh no, I only have 3 bases to your 1. Whatever can I do? But now, the Reavers are getting attacked by the Zerglings, but they're gonna get picked up by the Shadow, which is important. And look at those Scourges! They're gonna be attacking the Corsairs that are fighting the Mutalisks, and the Mutalisks have been taken out, so the Corsairs can just go rest, while the Reavers take out the Sunken cannons. But the Sunkens are attacking the Reavers. It's not very good, because the Reavers have to not die. They're gonna have to take out the Sunkens and let the Zealots rush in, because otherwise the Lucifer does not have any chance of winning. And the TheZerg is trying to go for a surround, but he only has 4 Hydralisks in the back, and Lucifer has blocked off the entrance from the other side. So now he has a lot of Hydralisks massed up in his base, though. So he's gonna have to micro his Reavers pretty well against the Hydralisk, or if he doesn't micro them well, he's pretty much going to lose this game. And the shuttle goes down, and the Reavers are going to get focused by the Hydralisk, and the Reavers go down, and now the Reavers are down, and the slow Zealots are no match for speeded Hydras, and Lucifer is way behind. I don't think he has a chance. Lucifer is trying to desperately kill some Overlords while his Zealot force is getting destroyed by Hydralisks. And I think this is over, but for Lucifer, because there's nothing he can do to prevent 3 base Zerg from just walking over him with mass Hydralisks. And look, he has only 3 Corsairs left. He killed a bunch of Overlords, but it's not going to be enough. He does not have a second base, and he's going to be mined out as his main soon. When he gets mined out, I don't think there's anything he can do. He's stacking his Overlords in one place to protect them with the smallest amount of Hydralisks possible, which is actually a pretty good idea, even though they're splash and everything. At least you don't have to pay attention to them as long as they're stacked, because your Hydralisks, if you group a few Hydralisks under that spot, they're going to protect it. And then look at the amount of Scourge he has. He can take out all of the Corsairs. He doesn't have to worry about them at all. And he's getting his 4th base, and I don't think Lucifer can come back, bearing, the Zerg sacrificing his entire army, losing all of his Overlords, and getting killed by Dark Templars, or something ridiculous like that. Look at that. He has more Mutalisks than you can shake a stick at. I don't know. And here are the Dark Templars, and they could actually do a lot of damage, but what? Was he gonna expand just as a slap in the face? Okay, so the Dark Templars, they're going into the expansion, but there are some defenses in the 12th. In the natural, there are not, so he has to transfer his drones over, and he's getting the Dark Templar into the 12th, and the Sunken is not done at that spot. And here are the Mutalisks. They're killing the cannons. So now the Dark Templars were not successful enough to actually stop the Zerg from totally destroying Lucifer's base. And Lucifer, GG's. Wow. Thank you guys for listening. IOPQ out.
3라운드 위너스 리그로 넘어가는 그 발판을 3대 0으로 마련했다라는 거, 게다가 라이벌 팀을 이겼다라는 게 SK텔레콤 T1팀에 큰 의미로 작용하면서 위너스 리그에서도 엄청난 힘을 발휘할 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. SK텔레콤 T1 테란 라인과 프로토스 라인은 정말 강력했지만 부족한 게 저그 라인이었거든요.
네, 정말 7연패를 하고 있었던 SK가 오늘 정말 마음을 단단히 먹고 나온 것 같아요. 뭐 그냥 승리를 거둔 것도 아니고 3대 0에 시원한 복수해줬습니다. 뭐 에이스건 뭐 아니건 간에 완벽한 승리를 거뒀어요.
그렇죠. 2008년 들어서 첫 승을 따내고 있는 SK텔레콤 T1입니다. 자, 도재훈, 김태균 선수, 거기다가 뭐 정영철, 정명훈 선수까지 해주면은 3라운드에는 최고의 팀이 될 수가 있는 거예요.
그렇죠.
자, 이번 경기 이긴다라고 하고 나온 정영철 선수 확실하게 이겨줬어요.
네, 무슨 말이 필요 있겠습니까? 나가서 경기력을 보여주면 되는 그게 프로게이머예요.
그렇죠. 자, 3세트 경기에 출격한 정영철 선수, KTF 메디간스의 프로토스 이용호 선수 잡아내고 1승을 올렸습니다. 3대0으로 SK텔레콤 T1이 KTF 메디간스를 꺾었습니다.